I hope you're doing great today. It's so good to be reaching out to you and touching base with you for CBAD 350 Principles of Marketing. This is week 11 out of 16 total weeks, 15 weeks of teaching, and then an exam week. So we're on our the downward slide, I guess, or the well past midway. We're a good solid 2/3 of the way through the course. So another 4 or 5 weeks of material, and then we'll be wrapping things up. So I'm excited to be with you. It's sunny, it's beautiful outside. I hope you're enjoying lots of opportunities to study, but also enjoy the weather that we have too. So I want to just continue to remind you that we have lots of resources for you to learn this material. We've got the textbook, there are videos online, there's study guides with the SMART 2.0, the SMART book application for McGraw-Hill. And then we have some assessments, of course, but I do want to make sure that you're comfortable getting information, finding out where the information is. We're well into the course, so by now, if you've had any questions, I'm sure you've asked, but if you don't, or if you still have questions, be sure to reach out to me at any time. So I'm going to pull over the schedule like I always do, more or less, when we talk about our weekly agenda. This is, again, week 11. Chapter 12 in the textbook. So we're looking at the textbook, chapter 12. We're all about product development this week. This is a critically important process. When you develop new products and services, you have to go through a process to do it. And in doing the process properly, what you do is minimize the risk of the product failing. It's basically what we want to do. We want to mitigate as much risk as possible. When we launch that product, we want it to be successful. And by successful, I mean we want it to be something the customer wants, but also something that that produces a revenue or cash flow for the firm. It's a big point. I mean, that's why we do it. It's just if you're not making money off of the products that you're offering, you're not selling enough units, or perhaps the profit margin isn't large enough, you have too much cost or too low price or something like that. But all that has to be researched ahead of time, and that's what we do when we do the development process for products. This also taps into a big concept of innovation and being able to be innovative as a firm, and that's a real important kind of managerial concept that feeds into your success in product development. Okay, so anyways, this is, again, an important week when we talk about product development. So excited that you're part of this. Chapter 12 is the material. There will be some metrics this time around. Remember the number 3 metrics are available, and they're pretty straightforward. They're not hard. So there's a worksheet. That worksheet will be due at the same time this number 4 will be due. Okay, so on test 4, we'll also have the test 3 metrics that are there. Now you can turn them in anytime. I really encourage you to go ahead and do that so that you're not stressed at the end. And also doing these connect assignments as well. There are 2 connect assignments, remember, for every test. So going in, digging into those and doing those ahead of time, or now, might as well, right? Once you're comfortable with the material, of course. But anyways, so innovation, product development process is what we're talking about here this week. If we pop back into Moodle, we've got our awesome Moodle page, which you'll probably look something like this: Principles of Marketing. We drop all the way down here to New Product Development. Click on New Product Development, and we're going to find a few different videos that are there. So those will help walk you through. There's my voice and the screen, so might put you to sleep. But anyways, you have some resources there above and beyond the textbook for you to learn this material with. All right, so this is week 11 again. Let me know if you have any questions. It's great to hear from you. And don't be a stranger if you're ever on campus. I look forward to touching base with you. And again, have a great week.